today's breaking news.
Thousands of people will be heading to Madras to catch a glimpse of the solar eclipse, which is putting the town into a complete darkness for about 2 minutes.
We are so excited that this is coming right through our town, that we are in the center.
The end of the world is coming. It wasn't Y2K, it wasn't even the carbon price. It turns out
The total solar eclipse
was true.
They've been bracing for this for weeks, a traffic disaster of biblical proportions.
We'll title this tape, Planet Earth About to be Recycled.
In an area right outside of Madras. There are a lot of Korean businesses in that area.
What did you get?
Shoes.
Shoes?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Right here.
Why did you do this?
I don't know, because it's free.
I'm out of there with the food. I got to do some shopping. I don't have any food in the house.
3 of them were holding guns and they just started firing at everybody and anybody.
Just 100 days away, and after all the talk, all the hype, all the fear, just how bad will it get?
Blood moon is a full lunar eclipse, and 4 of them in a row is called a tetrad. When they've occurred on the Jewish high holy days, it's coincided with major historical events, like the Six-Day War in 1967. 4 blood moons on the Jewish high holy days has happened only 3 times in the last 500 years. The next time it occurs is starting next spring on the Jewish Passover.
The recent discoveries released by NASA, the National Aeronautical Space Association, literally the best scientists in the world predicting the coming 4 blood moons. They are predicting that there will be 4 blood moons that began April 15th, 2014, that there will be a second October the 8th, 2014, that there will be a solar eclipse in the month of March, the 20th of 2015, a 3rd blood moon in April the 4th, 2015, a 4th blood moon September the 28th, 2015. I want you to read my lips. These are NASA's predictions, not mine.
Partial solar eclipse can lead to end of the world? A group of someone has claimed a solar eclipse due to hit the UK and America August 2017 will bring about an apocalypse. The eclipse will plunge countries into darkness and spark the end of the world 2017. They has claimed that next year's eclipse will bring about the end of the world. A total eclipse is expected to spread across America on August 8th. August 11th and August 21st, 2017, with Western Europe experiencing a partial eclipse. It will be the first total eclipse to travel from one coast of America to the other, for almost a century. Conspiracy theorists have pointed to passages to support their predictions, the Daily Star reported. They have highlighted passages describing a woman clothed in the sun, with the moon at her feet. Conspiracy theorists have also pointed to the birth of Israel as a state, which began in 1947, to support the theory. They give significance to mention of this in accounts of the end of the world and say that next year will mark a big generation minus 70 years since it happened. The doomsayers have cast some doubt over their predictions, saying no one knows when the apocalypse will come.
Okay, so it's March 20th, 2015, the solar eclipse. This is the second video I've done today of this because of this blue anomaly here, this blue planetary type object. Now, from the first video, I've had comments of people saying it's blue Kakina or, the Hopi prophecy. Now, I've looked into it and it's a little bit intriguing now, but they pretty much say the same thing as what the Mayans say about nibiru or Planet X or the Destroyer. And I mean, even the Bible mentions wormwood. So you really don't know, but we can see the lens flare, the little purple sort of lens flare and the little white lens flare that you'll see coming up now in a sec. Right, now this is one of the lens flares here that actually reflects the actual eclipse while it was happening. And the funny thing about it is I got a better picture from the lens flare than I did from the actual picture, because I was using an iPad to record. I was using the iPhone 5 to take pictures, and I also had the Samsung Galaxy to take pictures as well. I didn't see any of this while I was taking the pictures for the video. It was only when I came back and had a look over the footage that I actually noticed this blue thing. Now it's pretty big there, as you can see, and it's actually ribbed. It seems to have like a walnut sort of rib going from the top left to the bottom right, and it seems to be reflecting the sun's light as well on the right hand side of it. It's a real strange one to me because, as I say, you can see the purple lens flare, you can see the little white lens flare. They're moving around the screen, you know they're lens flares, but this stays stationary. Now, as I say, it wasn't until I processed the video and had a look at the pictures that I actually noticed it's a real strange one to me. Now, going back to the Hopi prophecy, the blue star Kachina, it's meant to usher in the new age and all this stuff, and when you match that together with all this new world order and new age, I mean, is there something that they know that we don't? Well, obviously there is, but what I'm saying is, are they keeping us baffled and all in cahoots about this Illuminati and stuff? But really what's happening is they're trying to keep this covered up. I mean, I don't know, that's for another video. Now, the time that this was taken was around about 9:35. Okay, I remember because I just made a cup of coffee and I was coming out to watch the end of the eclipse. Now, a lot of people have said in the comments it's the moon, right? The actual moon itself. It's not the moon. Okay, the moon was like across the sun at this stage. You just can't see it from the video or the pictures because it's 8 megapixel iPhone crap video. Okay, you just cannot see it. And even if it wasn't an eclipse at this time, okay, the moon has never been that close to the sun ever. It doesn't happen. Okay, it's impossible. And I'm not a physicist, but even I know that you will never see the moon bottom left of the sun ever. It just doesn't happen. Okay, it's obviously a blue sphere. It's obviously quite big, but we don't know how close it is to Earth. So from that perspective, we don't know if it's 4 times bigger than Earth or it's 8 times bigger. We don't know. It could be behind the sun. Doubt it, because from the angles that you can see it right there, it seems to be in front of the sun. The only reason why I was able to see it so clearly in this case is because most of the sun's brightness had been blocked out by the moon. You can't see it in this video, but that was the case. The moon was halfway across the sun at this stage. You had a crescent sun, if you like, blocked out most of its light, which was probably gave us an opportunity to see this anomaly. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm scratching my head here. I have no idea what this is at all. Well, thanks for watching and have a nice day.